fuck up.
Nein, wie geil ist das denn?
Das ist bitte gefunden.
Top of the morning to you. It is Saturday, one day before the Palma Marathon, and I'm just on my little activation shakeout run. I've got 4k in total, just really chilled, and then a few little strides to fire up at the end. I've got so much nerves, excitement. Yeah. Yesterday we got here about lunchtime, flew into Palma, and myself and Ray's mum and Ray's older brother, we went straight to the expo right near Palma Cathedral. My mum and dad met us and collected the kids. So we got our numbers, made it a bit more real, and then ate some good food, more food last night. Today is just about eating some more food, resting up for tomorrow's big one. I've headed out at 8:45. Tomorrow the start time is 8:15. It's 17 degrees, beautiful morning, and it's going to be similar tomorrow, 18, 19 for that start temperature. Obviously getting warmer, so can't take too long to run a marathon. I don't want to be out there at 2 in the afternoon, but I won't be. I'll be done. Be done by then, sipping a wine that I've been staring at for a few days. But it's going to be warm, it's what we signed up to. It's why we booked Palma Marathon, because we absolutely love it. So what will be. Just got to be on top of nutrition and hydration, and we've trained for it, so let's do it. Legs right now, it's really weird when you taper, especially for a marathon, because it's over a course of 3 weeks. You almost feel like detrained. Like my legs right now are a bit like plodding along. Heart rate's probably a little bit higher than it should be, full through emotions and me trying to talk to you. Yeah, got a lot of butterflies in my stomach right now. Just so much to process, probably overthinking. Yeah, just look at this site though. It's absolutely beautiful, which one day soon, very soon, it's gonna be our home. That sound right there. There's just the waves coming in. Closing your eyes just takes you to a place of peace. Well, it certainly does for me. Another way we could do the marathon tomorrow. Back at the hotel room now. But yeah, it didn't feel super fresh. It felt fresh. And you know what, once, I remember on a shakeout run before, I did not feel great. And I spilled drink down there. I messaged my coach saying that shakeout run was not good. And she said to me, but you don't want to feel amazing on your shakeout run. You want to feel great tomorrow. And that always stuck with me, like it comes together on the day. But yeah, no, legs, I think it's really hard when, if you've trained longer distance, even for a half marathon, when you train a longer distance, just going out for 4k, so I went 2k out and 2k back, it normally takes you a good like 10-15 minutes for your legs to warm up. And when you go out for like 90 minutes plus, you spend the first couple of k just getting warm, knowing that you're out for a while. So when you just go out for a short 4k run, it's a bit like, oh, it's a bit stiff, your body's getting warmer. But yeah, the strides at the end felt strong. And yeah, now I'm back, gonna have some breakfast, stretch my legs, and then you'll see Raymondo for his shakeout run. Hola!
Raymondo. I was meant to vlog whilst I was out running, but typical me, I forgot, just enjoying the scenery and just getting into the swing of things. I had 25 minutes, don't lock that because we'll be locked out. I had 25-minute run, and then I had 4 minutes of 20 seconds. The first 20 seconds of the minute would be like an effort, 40 seconds just recovery. Did that 4 reps, and I run 15 minutes out, turned around, run 40 minutes back, and got back to my hotel. So yeah, feel good. A little bit of a tightness in the right calf. I've got a little bit of pain in the hip flexors, but once I pick up the pace, it tends to just go. So I'm gonna run with that.
You're going to be a good student and use your massage gun tonight, aren't you?
Yes, maybe, if it's charged.
We got 2 lots of pizza.
We haven't actually mastered a quick method of putting our numbers on out.
Oh, this takes pages.
The night before, it is 9:15. We've got to get up at 4.
If you are a race director, please take note. Holes in the corners pre-made would be fantastic.
They would, rather than using a knife.
Use a nick, just found it in the drawer.
First marathon. Got his layout. Are you excited?
Very. Trying to get my feet out.
Here we are. I would put my 10 million gels in the picture, but probably don't have enough room. It's 4:30 in the morning and we're going strong. Athlete,
Don't forget your Vaseline.
I'm trusting you with this trick.
Oh look, we're going to get blisters regardless. Just put it all over.
Or maybe I haven't done it on my toes. Or maybe take it with us with a little towel.
Just going to put it all over your feet.
Yeah, I should probably do that too.
And then it's still going to be claret when you finish.
Okay, we're going to take this in the car and redo my feet. Good morning. It is marathon day. It is 6 a.m. We are super early because the roads are closed, so we had to get here before the roads closed.
No, Jules was just early for everything. Could have had an extra hour in bed.
No. The lady said that the roads are closed, so she won't be able to get us here.
Right, there is a lady running already. Is she warming up or is she?
No, that's not. That's a scooter.
No, there's a lady coming. Have a look in a minute.
Oh yeah, there's a lady running.
She's not warming up. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes before the race starts.
Yeah, but Ray's middle name is late for everything.
No, it's smart. I should have been resting the legs.
He's going, these carbons are losing bounce. But look.
No, we've got 2 hours and 10 minutes to wait until the start. And all Jordan did was moan at me because I forgot the flapjack.
That's 30 grams of carbs I'm missing, Ray. That is essential energy.
I know, but I was the punching bag for forgetting it. Well, you're responsible for.
No, you just don't listen to me. I said to you that I need half a flapjack in my oats and then I'll eat the other half en route.
I've got all this. Look at that. It's so heavy. That is all carbohydrates. What do you want?
Anyway, we didn't sleep because there was a Spanish party like next to our hotel room, and it was like 12:27, and I literally didn't know whether to laugh or cry.
Fiesta de Cumpleaños.
Yeah, and then I was like, this isn't fair. All this hard work and we can't sleep. And then I was like, well, no.
Right, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say anymore. Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts.
Will anyone ever actually see us because we're not sitting next to their light? Because Jordan wanted to sit next to their light because apparently it's giving off heat. And I said, no, look, I'm facing this way, looking out to the sea, but she said she don't want to look out to the sea because it's black. This is how silly Jordan gets when she gets nervous.
Oh. The sun is coming up.
¡Vamos, vamos! Das Kopfkino heute Abend. Christina, Alan und Marco Martina. Da stand aber Markus drauf, oder? Ich bin durcheinander heute.
Voila! We have got a new gadget and this is the first time using it. Ta-da! Marathon debrief, a wrap up. So Ray, what was your biggest lesson you took away from your first ever marathon?
Oh, I mean, it's a long way, isn't it? It's not to be disrespected. It's certainly not an easy distance, and the last part, as a lot of experienced marathoners would say, is it doesn't start until the last 10k or 6 miles, whatever it is, and that was certainly true. And I could say conditions were hot, it was hilly, but I'm not going to tell you that, because a marathon's a marathon, and it's all part of it. And yeah, I'm not one for excuses.
So your biggest lesson was respecting the distance?
Yes.
Yep. And I think I've only done one before, which was London in April, and there was a lot of times during our training build up for Palma where I kind of held back, saying to Ray, like, just you wait, you'll find out, because you can't explain that pain of that last 10 kilometres or more until you've actually done it. And yeah, like you said, it wasn't your heart or your lungs, it was just the pain from like your hips downwards, weren't it? Go back and change one thing in your prep or strategy, race strategy, what would it be?
Oh. Possibly for me, I started probably a little bit too fast, and as the kilometres were ticking over all the way up to around 18, 19 kilometres, felt very, very comfortable and no issues at all. The second half it was a 2-lap course, so it was 2 half marathons, and it was the same loop that you did twice. It was the second half of the lap which was undulating. It came off the coastal road and it went up through the old town, and as we come out of that and we started the second lap, it was very hot out on the coastal road, and there was a big kind of lapse in water stations, wasn't there?
Yeah, that's what I found really hard. So it was a 2-lap course, like Ray said, first experience of a lap course as well. So the first lap, as in like the first 21k, was, yes, hot and hilly, but new, scenic. You got in a good flow. The atmosphere, the crowd was amazing. There was different bands, music playing, people calling your name. And then you hit like 20 to 21k and it said half marathon left, marathon go right. And it then become very lonely very quickly, because the majority, there was like, I think there was 8,000 runners and only 1,100 did the marathon. The rest was split between the half and the 10k. So it become very lonely very quickly. And then the next water station after the 20k mark wasn't until 26k, which was back around the port, where it got even hotter, because obviously like the time of day. And 1, it was lonely, 2, it was hot, and 3, I just wanted to get a bottle of water and pour it straight over myself. So that was a really, really tough part where I found it hard, and you did as well, didn't you?
Yeah. So,
and then you had to do that course again. You knew what was coming, and it just, it was very, very challenging. Very challenging.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, my biggest, if I could go back, maybe not start so far. I was within my ranges, but from around 30, 32k, the legs were just really kicking in.
And also like I did my first 5k probably too fast, but I felt really comfortable up to about 24, 25k. And the one thing that we've learned as well is our feet are battered, because we chose a very light marathon shoe, which has very good reviews, and a lot of runners do run in them. But we
trialled them out in our training
out.
sessions as well.
Yeah, they were fine in the training sessions, I think it's a combination of, there was a lot of cobbles, a lot of downhills and uphills, and the very light, like thin shoe, and our feet are just absolutely like messed up. So we've got broken toenails, lots of blood everywhere at the end, and it just, we know what we're comfortable with and in. And you said, didn't you? Like, it's such a long way to go. You need that cushion and comfort. So yeah, that was that. And then what did you learn about yourself? And I really learned how strong I could be, because I really wanted to give up about 28, 29, 30, 32k. My feet were just really hurting. It was just lonely, painful. And I knew that my mum and dad and Ray's mum were at the 29k mark. And I thought, you know what? Should I just get to 30k and just stop? I can just call my dad and be like, Dad, I can't complete it. I've given up. Come and find me. And then I thought, no, just get to 32k. Got to 32k, thought the same. Then I was like, just get to 34. And then I thought the same. I was like, no, just keep plodding along. And then I got to 36k. I was like, look, why don't you just make it to 40 and then just give it, like, call it a day. And then when I got to 40, I was like, Jordan, come on, it's 2 more k. So yeah, I built a lot more growth and resilience in that last 12k, more than what I thought I had, because I didn't give up when I could have done. But yeah, I did run a lot and think, I'm not doing this again. I am not doing this again. But I will do it again.
Yeah, I can't tell you I had those thoughts. I honestly like testing myself with doing hard things, because when you do those hard things, it reminds you of just how strong you can be, and the fear of not reaching your potential is something that maybe I need to see a psychiatrist about, maybe not, but I just need to do the best I can at everything that I do. Pleased with the outcome. I'm just a little bit frustrated that I always seem to be the slowest of the fast group, if that makes sense, the slowest of the faster ones. Like, I keep getting in all the local races and some of the bigger races I enter, like a top 20 finish, but it's not top 5 and it's not first place, and I really that's what I want to get to, because I just have a fear of not being the best I could be, and then just more training is required. So that's one thing.
Yeah, and
it
then
reminded myself that we can be strong.
Yeah, and then that leads on to nicely, like, were the goals realistic? And my goal was to beat London. My London time was 3:20. I wanted to beat that. I wanted to get as close to 3:10 as I could. Honestly, probably the 3:10 goal was goal A, and goal B was beat London. And I was on track for that right up to 30k. I hit every single pace. And then when it hit about 32k, it was just a matter of survival. And I just thought, you know what, as long as I beat London, then I'll be pleased with that. Considering the heat, the heels, like, my feet were just in bits. No excuses for it. That all comes into the conditions. But the goal set was realistic, and I got there as close as I could. I got 3:14 Strava, but 3:16 chip. Both times are faster than London, so I was very pleased with that.
Done amazing.
And your benchmark moved. You was meant to get, what was your first goal? Sub 3 hours.
Sub 3 hours, and then it was like a 2:49. It was like a sub 2:50. And then from the kind of target paces and how I was running in training, I just felt that like a 2:45 wasn't unattainable. But on the day, it was a 2:53.51. So still very, very happy. But it is my first
one. So it's a PB.
First one. So yes, this is where it starts.
This is where it starts.
I think that now I've done a marathon, as has Jordan, and prior to that too, have we done 3 or 4 half marathons?
We've done quite a lot now.
I think I've done like 4 raced, like half marathons. I've done half marathons in training quite a lot, but actual races,
Yeah,
I think I've done 4. But if I was going to pick one, I think I'm probably more suited to marathoner.
Oh.
Just because I think it's the enduring the pain, I think I'm probably better at it across a bigger distance because not everyone can endure the pain for that long. Not that I'm like the most amazing person ever, I just feel like it's better suited to me and my mindset. So, but we're going to find that out because it's just the first of, or Jordan's second of many more. So leading on from that, because Jordan gives me this like little look and I can tell it's like we need to move on, Ray. So here we are.
He's just wrapping it up. What's next?
What's next? Oh. What is next? So, recovery. So we're 1 week exactly post-marathon. And we've only run once each. We're going to run twice this coming week. Just really easy, no intensity.
We felt really beaten up.
Yeah. No real duration, just, 35, 45 minutes, the next two runs. We did a 25-minute each this week. We'll do two more, 35 and 45. And then from the beginning of November, so in a week's time, we'll start a very short training block with some specificity, you know what I'm trying to say, geared towards high rocks. I've got a doubles with a guy called Aaron, and I'll just start introducing some of the disciplines, like some of the movements, and with no real intensity, just kind of practice moving and flowing through those. But running will still remain the absolute priority in the weekly programming. So that will be then geared towards the London Marathon, which will be next April in 2026.
But you'll probably do a half in like March, won't you?
A half in March. So yeah, just building up the running volume again. We've obviously got a higher base now after that marathon training block. My base should really be starting at 70 kilometres a week, whereas my base prior to that started at maybe 40, 50. So we're able to build up from a higher base.
Got solo high rocks in December.
That's it.
So that's the first goal, and then I'd like to do a half around like March time, same time as you, and then I'm waiting.
I'm attached.
Good
That's
catch.
a good catch. I am waiting for a good for age time for London. If I get it, then I'll be doing London. I'm waiting for a good for age time for London. So if I get that, which I'll find out, I think by December, then I'll be doing London with you. It'll be the first time that we have actually had a full week's rest in a very long time, if not ever. So, and the body's definitely needed it.
Ultimately, what an achievement for us.
I feel very
A personal
proud. I
dream.
feel very proud of you. It was so lovely to do it in front of our family. And it was a great marathon. It was very organised. It was very well supportive as a half. It was very lonely as a second lap. And it was a beautiful city to do it around. It was very hard, very challenging and very rewarding. And I feel very proud of us. Thank you so much for all your messages and love, because we've had lots of them, which has been amazing. And
Yeah, thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.